Our days are peaceful here in the land of the Cherokee. As the eagles soar majestically, I begin to understand the ways of my people. My father, Sequoia, never looked so proud. I am a yoka. The food was plenty as the buffalo offered us their warmth and flesh. Mother Earth and Sister Sun work together to supply and provide all our needs. We are happy with the way we live. We live in harmony with the melodies of the wind. At nightfall, Brother Moon welcomes us as we prepare for our ceremony. We knew a storm was brewing as the buffalo, who once roamed peacefully, became agitated. The sweet tunes of birds turned into warning calls. The gentle deer, who once grazed on these great plains, began to flee fearfully. The fish, who once jumped joyfully in the streams, were now disappearing. At first, we were not bothered by this disruption. We thought it was just a stumble on our journey called life. My father grew worried, though. He sent our hunters out to see what was the matter. They returned with dreadful news. The white people were searching for our gold, and they wanted it now. My ancestors had passed down stories about past encounters with the white men. Even my great-grandfather was a white. Years ago, my father created a non-Indian method of communicating through writing. Our tribe was very skeptical and thought it was witchcraft. Maybe my father's communication system would help us communicate with the white men. However, with the War of 1812, my father had to leave his studies. With the white men moving into our land, we became very worried. Our tribe decided to move a few miles west. This would not bring us harm. It was only a few miles. Our people began to die, and we did not know why. The whites called it smallpox. 1,000 of our warriors passed. We made contact with the white men. They wanted our leaders to sign many papers they called treaties. I asked my father what these papers meant. He said the whites wanted us to leave our land. We tried everything to make peace, but eventually we were forced to leave. We only took what we needed. As we said our final goodbyes to our land and our ancestors, we began our journey westward. Leaving my land was the hardest thing I had to do in all of my life. We began our journey to the land they had reserved for us. We walked for weeks, it seemed, or maybe even months. All I know is that we faced many hardships along the way. After a while, I could no longer take it. The pain and exhaustion was too much for me to bear. Ayoka had died, along with 1/4 of the 15,000 Native Americans that traveled westward with her. Many died from exposure to disease. The Trail of Tears is also known as the trail where they cried.